Hey YouTube, it's Arwen of Tarot by Arwen, and I wanted to answer a question asked by a T Green. Just asked it on one of my most recent videos, and it really struck me as something we need to talk about. And what T asked was, I love your videos, was wondering what you think about cleansing a silver and turquoise bracelet that is sold by a company advertises old or pawn jewelry. I feel funny buying something that may have a bad energy, basically, is kind of what they're saying. Yeah, there is a case to be made for that. There is a case also that we create a lot of stuff, right? We create a lot of anxiety and worry that we don't need. If you go on eBay and you search the term haunted, you're going to find haunted rings, haunted dolls, haunted pictures, haunted clippings of the left toenails of a dead witch. Crazy shit. One of my favorites was, it was a magic amulet promised to have been charged by 12 witches in a circle on a full moon. Guys, I could tell y'all that. I could say that this candle holder has been specially blessed by me under a Virgo full moon when I called the fairies to join me, and a bunny hopped out of the hedge and watched my work, and I knew that I'd been blessed by the moon goddess herself, Diana. This is a special, special candle, and because I have blessed it and I have charged it to be a candle of love and light for you, I'm only asking $150 for it. No. So now I could do that. I could bless this candle. I could. Probably should. I'm going to be using it in ritual. And I could put them up for sale. I'm not going to charge more than would be a reasonable profit. My God. It's just crazy talk. And it's part of, I think, our personal need to believe that makes us want to pay for some of that stuff. It's not necessary, guys. So going back, I really digress. Going back to cleansing, right? My husband gave me this. I know where he got it. He got it off an auction site. It's used. It's an old ring, right? I didn't cleanse it. I didn't do anything but stick it on my finger. Go, ooh, pretty. I get a lot of old tarot decks. There is a myth. You can watch my tarot myths video that you have to be given decks as gifts. Oh my God. I'd be waiting forever for some of the decks I want. Or I'd be going to Ember and going, here's money. Go buy me this and give it to me as a gift. I know she would. But, yeah, I would give her all my money. No, I buy my own decks. I have used decks. Let's grab a used deck here. Oh, here. This one. These are two decks, actually. They're, two Rider-Waite's. One, neither one of them are full. I use them for, gift cards, if you must know. I pull a card when somebody buys one of my 365 Ways to Connect Your Soul book, which I don't have handy because I just shipped one off. I pull a card and then I see what the message is and I write a little message on the outside for that person. So, Ireland, your book is on the way. But these haven't been cleansed or, nothing's been done to them. My house isn't falling down. I'm not having bad luck. Do I think that certain decks have bad energy? Sure. Sure, that can happen. That can happen particularly with a crystal, right? Or dirt. I got this from Tie-Dye Bridget. It came in her, her border dirt kit. Sorry, Bridget, I can't even put my mind to what it is. But does this need to be blessed and charged? No, I think Bridget probably did it. You know, this crystal, does it need to be blessed and charged? Yeah. Why? Because I use these as working tools. These are my batteries, my wands, my generators is the word I'm looking for. So yeah, I'll clean these, and if I've got a deck that I feel like needs cleaning, like this one that I use a lot, it's my reading deck, just did a reading with it with a beautiful woman from Australia. You know what I'm going to do if I need to clean it? Or to me, that clears energy. To me, I may hold them over incense and let the incense blow through them. I may do this. One thing I do for clearing my decks in particular is I go through and I put them into 5 piles. All my wands, all my cups, all my swords, all my coins, all my majors. And then I put them all in order, and then I put them all in order. Ah! And that, for me, get the word, orders the energy. But it's not... I don't think spirits have a lot of use for being tied to objects, like the haunted objects on eBay, right? They're not going to be like a genie in a bottle. You know, the Ifrits attached to bottles, right? So, yeah, maybe you can get a gin, right? I'm going to say it's going to be kind of hard to sell a gin on eBay. But you never know. I'm babbling, and I'm sorry. Let's talk specifically about how to cleanse things. I want to cleanse a crystal. I can do it a couple ways. Bury it in rock salt. Leave it there for 3 days. Personally, the 3 days I like are the day before, the day of, and the day after full moon, which would be Christmas Eve, Christmas, and Boxing Day this week. First full moon is since like 1977, I think, 75, 78, something like that. My husband has been telling me about it. He's very intrigued by the fact. And so bury it in salt, bury it in dirt, wash it in salt water. I often bathe with crystals when I'm trying to cleanse them. You can set it in your windowsill for 3 days and 3 nights. Again, full moon and sun energy. Smudge it. Smudging is interesting. You can use sage. That's a very, very popular one. Sweetgrass and sage is another nice combination. My personal choice, and this was taught to me, is frankincense and myrrh. My teacher at the time told me it was the bon ami of the psychic cleansing. So it's an all-purpose cleanser, and it's one that I use a lot. But don't worry, but if you want to buy something old, buy it. Don't buy into the idea that there's curses and all sorts of things. Yeah, people curse people. Sure they do. I've done it. I've put people in magic mirror boxes. That's my favorite thing to do, is to bind them away from me. And I've talked a little bit about binding and hexing. If you go back to Bitchiversity, that video, you can learn a little bit more about what I think about cursing and hexing and how they're not the same thing. But if you buy something, clean it. Clean it like you'd clean anything, you know. I probably should have taken this and hit it with some silver polish because it's a little tarnished on the back. But magical cleansing? No. If I'm going to use it as a sacred magical item, yeah. But I'm not cleansing it because there's anything bad about it. I'm cleansing it because I want it cleared and ready for me, because it's mine. But not because I'm trying to get rid of Great Aunt Matilda's energy, maybe Great Aunt Matilda's funky smell. I shouldn't say that because I'm probably going to be somebody's Great Aunt Matilda someday. I hope I don't smell. But yeah, don't worry about it. It's... If you get something and you absolutely say, something wrong with this, then clean it. Give it to somebody who doesn't get that energy. Maybe it's just your energy and that energy vibing poorly. Please, God, don't be burning books and tarot decks. Ugh. Somebody told me they got a hold of an old tarot deck and decided the energy was bad, so they burned the deck. Really, people? Really? Stop it. Give them to me. I will take it. So, that's Arwen's rambling rant on getting something old and cleansing it. Sure, you can cleanse it. Salt and water, blessed and charged. There you go. It's an easy thing to do. If you're not familiar with how to bless and charge water, I can do that. I don't know if I feel a little strange doing it on a video, but we'll see. I've done stranger, right? So get what you like. Don't worry if it's old. Don't worry if somebody else had it. Does your used car? If you have the same feeling about your used car? What about an egg? It came from a chicken. It was owned before that. I know, I'm being silly. But just cleanse it if you need to, but don't worry about it. If I worried about buying old stuff, I'd be a sad puppy. I'm a collector of Fiesta ware. My husband collects beautiful, beautiful glassware. We never get anything. So, no, I don't worry about it. I'm Arwen of Tarot by Arwen, and I hope that y'all will subscribe to my channel and let me know what you think. I love hearing from you. Bye. Oh, seek joy, y'all. Almost forgot.